Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my, I don't know what I was about to say. I just can't. I feel like if I bat my eyelashes enough, I'm just gonna fly away. Anyways, my camera's gonna die, so I need to get to the point. Welcome back. I'm glad to have you guys here. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, keep on watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Otherwise, I don't know. Let's get to the video. So I'm going to start by using this Ceramidem cream by Dr. Chart. It's just a little sample that I had lying around. I'm going to put it all over my face. And I really like this moisturizer because it's a cream-based product and it gives me lots and lots of hydration. Then I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Under Eye Hydrating Primer. Again, another little sample, and I just like using this to plump up my under eyes. And I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Regular Foundation Primer and put that all over my face. I like this because it's more silicone-y and it'll fill in my pores. And I have big pores. This is just my Real Technique sponge. And then I'm going to go in with the NARS All Day Luminous Foundation in the shade Light 1 Siberia. And now you're going to see that this is my first time using this foundation. And I am noticing that it's so yellow, you guys. So yellow. So I'm going to kind of blend it in, and now you're going to see my face when I'm starting to realize that this looks awful. I thought maybe if I kept blending it'd be better. No. Then I go in with the Lancome Teint Idole. I think I said that right, and it's just in the lightest shade. And I'm going to go ahead and put that over the NARS foundation and hope that I can get rid of some of the yellow undertone. You're going to see that it doesn't turn out perfect, but it's better. So then I'm just going to use my Anastasia brow pencil and the Ka-Brow by Benefit. I believe I'm using the shade 3. And I'm going to go ahead and spoolie my brows up and start filling them in. I go from the bottom, work my way out to the edge. If you guys would like to see a video on how I do my brows, I can do that, but it takes forever. So there's my brows finished, and now I'm going to go in with Shape Tape, of course, in the shade Fair, which again is the lightest shade because I'm a pale, pale princess. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my face. I go under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, on my chin. And yeah, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my Real Technique sponge. And give myself a nice highlighted, matte, under eye, smooth finish. I love this. I love this concealer so much. So then I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Universal. Her translucent powder doesn't actually show up translucent on me. I'm going to dump a bunch in there, pick it up on my sponge, and then bake all those areas where I concealed. I just like doing this if I want my makeup to last all day long. I'm going to contour with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Amber. It's a really nice, I love this. I love this now. You guys are going to see I had some struggles in this video. It was the first time that I used it, but I love this cool tone brown. It's like the perfect contour shade, and you'll see like that was my happy face as I'm applying it. This is all the places that I contour. It does change every once in a while. I don't always do my nose, but I was feeling extra today. And then I go ahead and try and blend it out with my sponge, and that's not the way to do this. I go in with a Morphe brush after this, which you'll see a little bit of, and try to blend it out. It blends out better with that, but now I use my Clarisonic and my foundation brush for that, and it blends out beautifully. So I'm going to go ahead and finish blending this out, and then we'll move on. And I'm going to go in with my Profusion Contour Palette in this shade right here, which I believe is called Light Contour, and try to blend out even more. Like I said, I use my Clarisonic to blend out this matchstick now, and it works beautifully, but this was my first time using it. There's a learning curve, okay? Some people hate this. I love it now that I have known to use my Clarisonic. Oh, hey. I don't know what I'm doing there. And then I'm going to take more of that setting powder just because I wasn't quite happy with the blend, and just go over those areas to set what didn't get set and to also kind of even it out. This is just my highlighting brush. I'm going to go in with the Sleek Makeup Solstice Palette. I believe this was a winter exclusive, but it's pretty affordable. I got it at Walgreens, and I'm going to take this shade right here and pop that on my cheeks. Takes a minute for it to show up, but this shade is so beautiful. I like putting this on top of a cream or liquid highlight, and it's just like bam in your face. It's so pretty. So I go ahead and pile that on top of my cheekbones, and then I like to go down the center of my nose, the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, and a little bit of my forehead above my eyebrows. And then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush 10 shade palette. I love this. It's so affordable. I just grab a few shades and mix them. I like the peachier tones and put those on. This was also my first time using it. I was not prepared for the pigment. So I'm taking a Morphe brush and applying it first. And then I'm going to go back in and try to blend it out a little bit more. It doesn't end up looking too bad in the end, but it's a lot more blush than I would normally apply. And now it's time for the eyes. So I'm going to curl my lashes and get ready for the next step, my favorite step. So then we're going to go in with my Marc Jacobs Holiday palette. I love this palette. It was expensive, but I love it. I'm going to use this light shade in my e.l.f. blending brush, and I'm just going to put this in my crease. It's a nice and beautiful transition shade. It barely shows up, but I'm telling you guys, a nice shade like this in your crease is perfect. It's perfect for making a smooth blend. And then I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade and a Morphe blending brush, and I'm going to start buffing that into my crease and building it up nice and light. And this is like a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful transition shade. I was amazed by the pigment in this palette, okay? I was amazed. I think this is the first Marc Jacobs palette that I've bought and been like, yes, okay, worth every penny. I love this one. It's so good. So then I'm just going to take another Morphe blending brush. This is probably my favorite one, in this nice light, like it's almost a pinky mauve color. And I'm going to build that up in the crease as well. It is essential when you're doing bold eye looks, which we're doing a really beautiful look today, that you blend with several colors in the crease. I'm telling you, I feel like my eye looks always look better the more colors I use in my transition area. This is just like the perfect blending shade on top of that warm brown. It's going to look beautiful. And this is just a double-ended brush from Sephora. I'm going to use the crease end because it's nice and tapered and small and precise, and go in with this red shade. Now, you'll see this later, but I love the payoff of this color. Is beautiful, but it just wasn't quite as intense as I wanted it to be. So you'll see how I fix that later, but I put it on my outer corner, my inner corner, because we're going to do a nice halo eye today. And then I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out on both sides and create this nice, like, soft red, beautiful smoky halo eye, and then we'll put a pop of color right in the middle. So I'm just going to take this Pro Shader brush from Sephora and then spray it and pick up this color right here, which it is such a hard color to work with. I don't know why. This is probably my least favorite shade after using it in the entire palette. It is so beautiful in the pan, but it was so hard to get it to come the way that I wanted it to. I almost wonder if I had put like a glitter glue or something down. I don't know. I don't feel like I should have to, but I tried wetting my brush, and then you'll see I go in with my finger and try to use my finger, and it's just not as intense as I want it to be, and I don't know why. So I take that other deep red shade that we used to begin with, and I'm trying to blend out the edges and just make it look nicer, because I wasn't happy with the way it was turning out at this point. So I go in and I decide to use my Mauve Obsessions Huda Beauty palette, Huda Booty. And the dark red shade that I'm packing on now was exactly what I wanted. Like, this was the deep red that I wanted. So I go ahead and put that on the outer corner. And then I take the excess on the brush and go ahead and blend it into the crease and on the inner corner. And it just, like, this is the color that I was wanting. So then I'm going to take this light shimmery shade and I'm going to use my finger. Look at how pretty it is. I was in love. And then I'm going to start packing that onto the center of my eyes. I'm not going to go all the way up to my crease. I'm just going to focus it kind of on the center, close to the lash line. I want it to be a nice, like, spotlight, but not taking up my entire lid. I think that this looks beautiful once lashes are on. And I'm going to take this pencil brush from Morphe as well. I believe this is from their Holiday Eye Kit collection. And that deep red shade from the Huda Beauty, I'm going to say Huda Booty, I don't know how many times during this video. And I'm going to go ahead and smudge that on my lower lash line. This is the shade Pearl from Becca Cosmetics. It's her highlighter. I love this shade. And I'm just going to pack it on the inner corner with my finger. I kind of wish I would have used a detailed brush, but it's fine. So I put it on my corner, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a small brush and I'm going to put it underneath my brows as well. And I think this is just a really beautiful complement to the middle of my eye with the highlight shade there. It doesn't overwhelm with my highlight shade that I use on my cheek, and it just, I don't know. It's over the top, but it's beautiful, and I'm so fair that this shade works for me. I know some people don't like it because it's too light. Now we're going to set with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And they have a new formula. I still have the whole old one. I love it. I'm going to finish using my bottle before I buy the new one. We're going to go ahead and fan that. Normally I use a palette. Couldn't find one. So waving my arms like a crazy chicken. Time for lips. We're going to use the shade Muse from Huda Beauty. They call these lip contours, which I think is funny. I don't know why it's not just called like a lip pencil, but okay, lip contour it is. I love these. They work wonderfully. I wasn't happy with the way my lips turned out, but you know. So now we're going to go in with the ABH liquid lipstick in the shade Allison, and then this is a liquid lipstick from Pat McGrath Labs. It was from a limited edition holiday collection. I love it. Don't get me wrong, but it came with a lip gloss in the kit that, like, the liquid lipstick came in a kit with a lip gloss, and I assumed you were supposed to wear them together, but when I layered them on top of each other, it just turned into an awful mess, and I wasn't happy. So I'm just taking this little Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to detail the edge of my lips and just kind of finish up that line to make it look nice. And this is just a liquid shimmer shadow. It is so beautiful in the shade Rose Gold. And I'm going to pop that on my inner corner. Also, my lashes are Dodo lashes. D115, I believe is which ones these are. I love them so much. They were so easy to put on, you guys. I'm not kidding you. Easiest lashes to apply that I've ever tried in my life. I will be buying more. I love them, love them, love them. So this is our finished look, you guys. I hope you love it. I loved it. It's over the top. I love it. It's beautiful. Okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if it was a mess. Leave a comment down below. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna go.